Hey y'all, so it's gonna be another Talks with Tanya. So really we just gonna be talking about something that's been heavy on me and I didn't really know how to approach it. So I was thinking about how was I going to bring the content over here and do it in a way that I would feel good about it and not be doing it where I was like, to me, like exploiting the situation. But because so many people are talking about this on YouTube, I felt like I want to just give my perspective on how I felt about it. You know what I'm saying? And like, what are you really supposed to do? So I know everybody, and I want y'all to tell me y'all thoughts. Like, leave me y'all thoughts because I can't be the only person feeling this way. So, this young lady who was going, viral, and now she's on making her rounds on YouTube doing different interviews, and she's even now has left Detroit and is with Jaguar Wright. Now, so when she first went viral, everybody found out, I guess, from TikTok, her going on there saying that she was Aaliyah's daughter. And then, just listening to her talk, it was a disconnect. Just the way she was talking to me, it felt like it was a disconnect. Not really, and I'm not going to lie, but like looking at her and her claiming that she's Aaliyah's daughter, she doesn't look like Aaliyah to me or R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? So, and then just because it was a rumor back in the day that supposedly either Aaliyah was pregnant and didn't have the baby, chose not to keep it, or was a rumor that she had the baby and what happened with it. I didn't believe that. Now just listening to this young lady talk and her saying that this is her mother, clearly to me I could tell it's something going on with her to me mentally, and it's like it's some type of disconnect. It's something either that she's I guess formulated in her mind, however she got about this formulation. I'm not sure, but it's like a touchy thing, like especially when somebody supposedly is under mental distress or going through a mental psychosis. How do you handle them? And especially people that are complete strangers. What do you do? Do you know what I'm saying? And then like, it's trending topic. So if something is a trending topic, people are going to make commentary on it. People are going to make videos about it because people are talking about it. So why shouldn't people be able to make videos about it? Then you should be able to, give your opinion about it, give the facts that you know, and then I guess go from there. But then when you have a family that's in Detroit, whether they are, I guess, actively involved in her life or not, then it's some people that are claiming to be connected to the young lady. So then, what do you do from there? Like, because supposedly she's gone with them to take a DNA test, but the DNA test, they're going to do it on Ancestry.com or something like that to prove whether she's really Aaliyah's daughter, right? So me being from Detroit and then knowing, being around someone that has a mental condition, and especially like if it comes from trauma or however, and not labeling it. But I know sometimes when someone's not in their right state of mind, they separated from reality and they believe something that's in their mind, they're going to believe it. You thinking in your right state of mind, you like, what? You know, because you not thinking how they're thinking. So you know it's not real, but to them it's real. So even regardless if they get a blood test and the blood test says that she's not Aaliyah's and R. Kelly's daughter, I don't know how they're gonna get the something to compare it to. But if she's already made up in her mind and she's really mentally ill, that she does believe this, even if she get the test, what is that gonna do? She's gonna say she know what she knows. There's not gonna be nothing to change it. So my thing is, how would it be? I mean, it could go so many ways because anything can happen, whether she's grown or not. Being with someone who is known to their self not be completely together and quote unquote supposedly have some type of issues going on with themselves, how is that good? If you're constantly volatile, or you can go from 0 to 100 and someone's with you and they're in a fragile state, would that trigger them? How would you handle that? I just think this is a whole mess that's waiting to happen. I pray that it does not go that way. I hope that it can be some type of real assessment done and a real support system put in place. But to know that this person has something wrong with them, and for you to keep on kind of like stringing on a delusion, how is that healthy? And are you doing it because, I mean, that's not, I just don't, none of this situation seems right to me. I really wanted to know how y'all felt about it, because being around someone who I know has suffered through some things like that, and if that was my family member and they went across state lines, I would definitely want to know, where they were, who they were with, and it wouldn't have got that far with me. But I don't know about her family, and supposedly she has. I've seen a picture of the lady that's supposed to be her mother, and to me she looks just like the picture that she looks like the lady who they claim to be her mother. So I'm like, okay. And then it was supposed to be there's supposed to be a young man, and this is supposed to be her. Oh, can y'all see it? Can y'all see that? That's supposed to be her mother. And it's supposed to be her twin brother. And I don't know how, if you can test him, then that would, answer a lot of questions to see if she's telling the truth or not. But supposedly he doesn't want anything to do with her. I don't know if that's true or what. But I just really know, how do y'all feel about this? Like, it's one thing that you talk about people that put themselves out. Well, she did put herself out there, of course, by making these TikTok videos, and people really feel a way about Aaliyah, right? And do we hold somebody accountable that's mentally ill? Can we? Because if she really believes this, I mean, you can still believe something, I guess, if you're, this delusion that you have in your mind, but you smart, so you know how to reply to people, you know how to, like, protect yourself, and you know how to snap back. So people gonna feel like, well, if you can do all that, then you can be responsible for these accusations that you're making. But how do people even know the mind, the mindset of someone that's mentally ill? We don't even know the inner workings of somebody's mind. And my thing is, like, do you really take this person and start interviewing them all across YouTube? Is that going to be healthy? Because it's the attention that you're seeking. So you're getting the attention. But what's going to happen when the next story comes along? You know what I'm saying? What's going to happen to this person when people move on and you go and you back alone by yourself? What would be the result from that if you don't get some type of help? Because then you go back to being alone after being around all this media circus. And then the people that's around, that took her, you really tell me that you really truly in any way believe this? I don't think they do. I don't know what their end game is, or I just don't know, because there's no way. Jaguar Wright, we just seen her flip out at the airport. We just seen her, a month before that, flipping out in the streets, throwing her child's ashes all over herself. Her and her husband having some volatile situations, being involved with a known, this person being involved with a known sex cult. But you're going to go, and then you're going to go and pick up somebody that is not in their right frame of mind and bring them into the situation that can go from being stable to unstable. And then you say, well, she's not going to do any more YouTube videos, but she's going to be on your network, Philadelphia TV. Now, how is that any different than anybody else on YouTube? If you feel like they're exploiting her, then what are you doing? I want to know, like, when do we start riding this circus of confusion? Like, when do we start feeding to the madness for, just really sure entertainment? Like, will we ever get off of this thing that we know is some crazy madness, but we still, just because it may be entertaining, we keep tuning in? I hope that this ends well. I hope that she gets the help that she needs, the support that she needs, the right medications to help her. I hope that maybe she can get in by this happening, she can find the right person to come into her life that will help her whenever she started to have this disconnect, that she felt that she had to make this story up for the attention that she felt that she didn't get in her own true identity. I just don't think the internet can be a beast, a wild beast. And now you have went somewhere that you're not familiar with some people that you don't know, who don't have the best track record. I don't know, y'all. I'm just praying for some good results for this child, and I hope that it ends well. Give me your thoughts. I know my mind's all over the place. I didn't really want to just make a video like I'm trying to just do it for exploitation, but I wanted to speak about it because people have to feel a way, and I know everybody's feeling a way about her getting on the internet saying that she's a Leah daughter. Two, then you really look at this person, you looking at her, you thinking like something is definitely not right. If you do a background check, you look at it, she says that she practices in witchcraft. They said that she, she conjures spirits up. So It's a whole bunch of delusional stuff that's going on. And I really hope that this ends well. I hope that it doesn't backfire. And first, it was Sean Davies' way. He had did some surviving series on her, which was cool because people gonna make some comments about it. And then he ended up giving her an interview. But I don't think that he was going. I don't think he thought that it was going to go as far as Jaguar Wright going to pick her up and we're having her get transported to her where she can pick her up, and then her being in her company. I don't think he thought that it was going to go that far because he has now withdrew from being, incorporated with it, and it seemed like it really bothered him. He didn't think that it was the right thing to do. So another content creator, he was involved with it as well. So I don't know if he's going to stay with it or not, but if it goes bad, it could be bad for Jaguar, whether she's grown or not. People are going to blame her if anything happens to her while she's in her accompaniment. So I don't know how good of an idea that was. It could be a good idea. She could get the help that she needs. Who knows? But people are comparing the behaviors that they seen her do and how she's supposed to really help her. We shall see, y'all. We shall see. And I guess it will be what will happen with the young lady who claims to be Aaliyah's daughter. We will have to give an update and see if we see anything else go on with this and what else was going to be put on the internet, because people are going to talk about it regardless. And that's just the way of how the internet is now. It's just a beast. Whatever comes out, people are going to talk about it, whether it's good or bad, whether you mentally sane or insane. People are going to talk about it. Leave your thoughts below. I'm going to give y'all some more videos. And I just was thinking about this and it was really, on my mind. So I wanted to let y'all know what I felt about it. I know my thoughts was all over the place. Okay. Bye, y'all.